Yes, in fact, West Ham's best top-flight start since the 1983-84 season. They've taken 10 points from the 12 on offer so far. Now, Farhad Moshiri has agreed to sell his 94% stake of Everton to American investment fund 777 Partners. The sale is expected to be completed by the end of 2023, subject to Premier League, Football Association and Financial Conduct Authority approval. Let's go live to Vinny O'Connor, who is at Everton's training grounds right now. Very good afternoon to you, Vinny. So Farhad Moshiri has been speaking about this takeover situation. What has he said?
Yeah, he's had plenty to say, albeit through the club's official channels today. And he said that how he's been open about the need to bring in new investment and complete the financing for Everton's iconic new stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock on the banks of the Mersey, of course, which he has predominantly financed to date. He also says that I've spoken to a number of parties and considered some strong potential opportunities. However, it is through my lengthy discussions with 777 that I believe they are the best partners to take our great club forward with all the benefits of their multi-club investment model. However, it has to be said that the Everton Shareholders Association have met the news with a little bit of dismay. They weren't happy that the heads up they got ahead of the official announcement from the football club came only moments before it officially went live. And on top of that, they feel that it shows the attitude of Farhad Moshiri towards the supporters, towards the Shareholders Association as well. And remember, there are plenty of question marks still surrounding this takeover and plenty of parameters that need to be met as well. Of course, the Premier League fit and proper owners test needs to be met. The FA have their say, the Financial Conduct Authority as well. At the end of the day, 777 Partners need to demonstrate that not only have they got the money to buy the football club, they also have the necessary funds to keep the club running as well. So plenty of question marks. As I say, this takeover has still got a long way to run. It could take another couple of months. I mean, I know in the statement today, Everton were looking for this takeover to be completed at the back end of the final quarter of the year. So what did Sean Dyche know all about this? Well, when we spoke to him a little bit earlier on, he admitted that he knew something was in the offing, but at the same time, there's still plenty of questions for the manager. He was the only one who was fronting up today. No one from 777, obviously, and no one from the board of directors, and certainly not Farhad Moshiri for our own questions. But in terms of the questions directed at Sean Dyche, well, what impact would it have on his position, and what conversations has he had with the prospective new owners so far? This is what the Everton manager had to say when we spoke to him a short while ago.
Well, there's no impact on me at the moment or the players other than the news, obviously. Of course, as manager, I was aware of something maybe happening, but I know as much as you from this morning, the strength of the words put out. And I agree with you. I know there's also ongoing checks from the Premier League and the like, so, that will take some time. I'm sure in due course I will speak to whoever need to, but at this stage it's too early for all that. Well, I don't know the group that are coming in, obviously, with any depth at all, really. So it's the people involved, the people you're working with or could be working with, depending, and then you fathom that out as you go. So I don't know their different thoughts until I speak to them about what their vision of the future is. But, the Burnley situation was different. They changed the modelling of the club and their view of how they wanted it to go. So that wasn't really the case. I made it clear afterwards we didn't win enough games, simple as that. So I don't think that was anything to do with the people involved. That's just a fact of the matter of being in management. Obviously, we need to win more games at the current stage of this season, although we've been playing well. But yeah, so all them things are to be looked at. The characters involved, should this deal go all the way through? And then we'll find out more, relationships, how you build relationships and their view of how the club can move forward, both on the pitch and off the pitch. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what their view of it is, how they see it moving forwards. And like I say, both on and off the pitch, the business side of the club, obviously the stadium as well, and then also on the pitch. So they're things to be looked at when let's imagine, when everything's done and signed and sealed and tied up.
We will get to matters on the pitch now. I'm sure you would have liked more in during the window.
It's unusual here, to be honest, since I've been here.
It's you always have to front up when it comes to this.
9 months of talking about all sorts of stuff.
I think just a hint there, the challenges that Sean Dyche has faced since becoming Everton manager. Of course, his first game in charge was against Arsenal, and again this weekend he will have Dominic Calvert-Lewin available, it seems, recovering from that facial injury. Jack Harrison, it will come a little bit too soon for him. He's back out training on the grass at the moment and edging closer to that first involvement for Everton. Jared Branthwaite also fit to play, as is James Tarkowski as well. But just back to, obviously, the story as regards that takeover and the statement from the Everton Shareholders Association earlier today. They also made the point that they're unclear as to why an announcement like this is being made before such an important game. But Sean Dyche is obviously looking to harness the spirit that he was able to instill in that Everton side last season when, in his first game in charge, Everton, of course, beat Arsenal 1-0 at Goodison Park.
Vinny, live from Everton's training ground. Thank you very much indeed.